So Eddie Hearn criticized the IBF after they gave the decision to let Alexander Usyk retain the IBF belt, because Eddie Hearn thought the belt would be likely at stake for the fight with Philip Hergovic and Daniel Dubois, but that's actually not going to happen. And he thought that since Hergovic was a mandatory all these years, that he would possibly get his shot at the belt. But it looks like that fight probably won't happen until 2025, if it can happen. So that's another situation. But he probably thinks, he said this about Usyk. He probably thinks he can win the belt, which I think he's the favorite to do. There should be a rematch because it was a good fight. We had Usyk winning the fight. I had it tight, and some had it a little wider, but still a close competitive fight. So as much as I like AJ to fight Fury or Usyk, I think that rematch should happen, and I'm sure it will come in October in Riyadh. So Anthony Joshua is still interested in Fury and Usyk. I want everybody to remember that, Fury and Usyk. I think that rematch should happen, and I'm sure it will come in October. He says about Fury's win. If Fury wins the fight for the Undisputed, it's bigger than if Fury loses. If Tyson Fury wins the fight, his rematch against Usyk, he says it's bigger than if Fury loses the rematch against Usyk. Said Hearn about a fight between Fury and Anthony Joshua. It's obviously much bigger if Fury avenges his loss to Usyk to become the undisputed champion. It's still a massive fight, but Joshua and Fury have both lost to Usyk, and it would be twice. If he loses, if Fury loses the next fight, both of these guys will be lost to Usyk twice. It's going to be a big fight, but at the same time, we can't worry about other people. We can't base our career around Tyson Fury winning or losing. The only focus AJ has is regaining the World Heavyweight Championship, whether that's the IBF spinoff, whether that's Usyk or Fury. We don't really care. Whoever has got it has got it. AJ is not really focused on Fury. He just focused on the belts. So he loved to fight for Fury for it. Hopefully, if there's a rematch, he can do the business against Usyk. But obviously, he's going to be up against it. He said, my understanding is that there has always been an exception with IBF, allowing Usyk to keep his belt for the rematch with Fury. I get both of the sides of the argument. You really don't want the belts to be fragmented. But you got a guy, Hergovic, who's been ordered ages ago, and he's been waiting and waiting and waiting. So it was my understanding that Usyk and Fury fight would take place on the condition that the winner had to fight Hergovic with no exceptions. I don't think that is going to happen next week by June 1st for Hergovic and Dubois to be on the line, but maybe the winner of that fight has AJ next in line for the IBF. We have to wait and see. But you can't ignore your mandatory challenger for 2 or 3 years. I get the whole idea of, it's great to have a undisputed champion, but if the shoe was on the other foot and you're this guy Hergovic who's been mandatory, and now he goes out and he beats the bar, he's told you can't get your title shot until the summer of 2025. It's not fair. I get both sides of the argument, but I don't expect the IBF belt to become vacant. But it's very unlikely for next Saturday. I thought they would be making it available, but from the news I'm getting, he's saying that the IBF belt will not be available now. I don't know. They putting out a lot of news as soon as the fight ended. They said it was available. Now it's not available. The IBF is. I don't know. I thought they were making decisions on as far as what they wanted to do. How they make a decision, then turn around and say, you know what, change my mind. So they got a lot of things they got going on. They changed decisions and all kind of other stuff, but I feel like they know what the plan is as far as everything going down. To be real with you, like I've said, most of the stuff I've said, it's coming true. So I would just stick to that. But yeah, that's the information he put out as far as his feelings towards the IBF. I can agree with him a lot of stuff he said, but at the same time, I don't know. At the same time, it was really nothing I needed to see as far as a rematch. But to some people, it may need a rematch. I would watch it, but it's not needed. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.